the bench was still there. Old, weather-worn, and slightly tilted to the left, just like he remembered. Arjun ran his fingers along the splintered wood, brushing away the fallen leaves. The river beside it flowed steadily, reflecting the golden hues of the late afternoon sun. He hadn't been here in over 10 years. This bench had once been their place, his and Dad's. Every Sunday morning, without fail, they'd come here. His father would bring a thermos of chai, and Arjun, when he was little, would bring a wooden toy boat to sail on the river. Later, as he grew older, the boat was replaced by sketchbooks, then by silence. But they kept coming, until the visits stopped. Arjun sat down and exhaled, the weight of the years catching up all at once. His father had been gone 3 months. Cancer. Quiet, cruel, and unrelenting. He'd barely cried at the funeral. Everyone said, "You're strong, Arjun," but the truth was he hadn't felt anything. Just numb. Like someone had unplugged his emotions. Now, for the first time since the hospital called him with the news, Arjun let the silence speak, and it spoke of memories. Of that time Dad taught him how to skim stones across the water, cheering when he finally got 5 skips. Of the time he brought his girlfriend, Maya, here and Dad teased them, but later whispered, "She's the one." Of the day he got his acceptance letter to art school and was too afraid to tell Dad because he thought he wouldn't approve, but instead, his father simply said, "So when do we buy the paint?" And of the last visit, when Dad sat on this very bench, pale and tired, sipping chai slowly and saying, "This river's seen all of me, Arjun. Someday, you'll bring your son here, and he'll think the same." Arjun's throat tightened. In his hand, he held a small wooden box. Inside was a small handful of his father's ashes. Not much, just enough for this one place. He opened the lid and let the wind carry them into the river. No fanfare. No speech. Just peace. He watched the ashes blend with the water, fade into the current. A strange calm washed over him, like a knot inside had finally untied. Then, for the first time in months, he spoke aloud, "You were right, Dad. The river remembers." A boy's voice startled him. "Are you okay, mister?" Arjun turned to see a little boy standing beside the bench, holding a toy boat, just like the one he used to carry. He smiled. "Yeah. Just remembering someone." The boy nodded, eyes wide and curious. "Was he your dad?" "Yeah," Arjun said softly. "He used to bring me here." The boy hesitated, then held out the boat. "Wanna sail it with me?" Arjun blinked, then chuckled. "Sure. Let's see how far it goes." As they kneeled by the river, launching the boat together, Arjun felt something shift inside. Not joy, not yet, but something like it, hope. And in the rustle of the wind, in the ripple of the water, and in the soft laughter of a child, he heard his father's voice, carried gently by the river that remembered everything.